You are watching the Crime Busters. Security updates, no holds barred interviews, special reports, security tips. It's Crime Busters.
So far, so good. Ogun State, if we are to place on a balance of scale, is peaceful. Ogun State is highly industrialized. That has its own security implication. Mobility of the workforce to where there is work to do. We also have vibrant youths. And if you take a census of educational institutions in Nigeria, Ogun State is just up there. So all this calls for more efforts to maintain law and order. But it is not for me as a commissioner of police to just say, yes, we are working, because if I say we are doing it and there are victims of crime, then I'll just be joking. But the people out there know that we are doing our best. As much as we can, we are doing our best. When we have information, when we receive distress calls about situation, we respond promptly. The people of Ogun State too, they are good, they have been helpful, and I can tell you, the Ogun State government, His Excellency, Prince Dapo Abiodun, has been very, very supportive, absolutely supportive of our activities. So we don't have problem, and as I tell you, we can't complain. We can't complain, but we are doing all we need to do to just keep the state peaceful. And like we have been saying, we just plead with the people of Ogun State, first to be law-abiding, then to support the activities of the police and other security agencies. Like we say, security is the business of everyone, and that's why we talk about the extended policing family. The police cannot do it alone. All the security agencies put together cannot do it without the support of the people. So we continue to enjoin them to support us so that we can all succeed together and just maintain balance as far as security and safety of life is concerned in Ogun State. Unfortunately, the one I would say is most prevalent is the one that the police do not have absolute power or authority to control, and it is murder within the homestead. When I say murder in the homestead, we can go after cultists, we can go to the public place and deal with it. We go after kidnappers and the rest of it. But when you have people in the house killing another, not as a result of, say, armed robbery and the rest of it like that. I'm just talking about incidents of murder, husband and wife, spouses and things like that, families. That is difficult to control. But we keep trying to get to our people, the family, the churches, the mosque, the traditional institution, that all of us have to do more to weigh in on societal pressure that is leading to this. We can complain of all different kinds of reasons, but the police are just law enforcement officers. We enforce law. We don't make law, and we cannot really deal with the fundamentals of what cause crime, but we can deal with crime as law enforcement agency. So we plead with our people to show understanding, to support one another, so that when people are under pressure, when they are depressed, when there are issues at the family level, at the social group level, we should all try and help one another. If we do that, we are reducing the burden on even the government, on security agencies to do their job. Yeah, I won't discountenance the fact that we have other issues. Attack on Okada, or let me say commercial motorcyclist. We've had that also rearing its head in the past few weeks, and we noticed that this happened essentially during late hours, and because the motorcyclists themselves, they willfully take risk. Many of the cases we have recorded where they were attacked, you find out it happened in the midnight, some around 3 a.m., with a cyclist carrying 3 passengers at a time. You open yourself to attack when you carry 3 men on your bike at 1 a.m. midnight. There was somebody who said he was going to work, and he decided to pick 3 passengers on his way to work. And they got to a point, they asked him to divert to a narrow path, lonely road, and he did. He said, and they rode for about 1 kilometer, then they attacked him. I mean, your instinct should tell you are open to danger. So when it gets to some, we are trying to also recommend to the government that perhaps at certain hour in the night, Okada activity should be reviewed so that we don't have this kind of problem recurring. So those are just the ones I can mention that actually give us nightmare. All others, they are still within our competence to deal with, and we are doing that. Issue of land grabbing, zero tolerance, because, and it's very simple. If you have issue with land, the police do not have power to determine who owns the land. The court does. So what we do is just take you to court. But like I say, if we know that there is breakdown of law and order anywhere, our concern will not be who owns the land. As police, our concern is disturbance to public peace or breakdown of law and order. And when we take you to court, you can tell the judges that you own the land and this and that. We are not going to judge you on that, but we are going to deal with the fact that you are involved in public violence. So we implore our people also, when they have issue, they should approach the court. And where the court has given judgment or order, that stands. If you are not pleased with it, please go and challenge that order. That's the position of the command. Technology is just a pathfinder. You got the point. I had the rare opportunity of serving at the Technical Intelligence Unit of the Nigeria Police Force twice. So I know what technology can do. You know, instead of committing your resources, time, energy, chasing probabilities, why not just use technology to go for possibilities? You got the point. So if drone will help us do that, yes. Because simply, if I stand there and activate a drone, it enables me to see what ordinarily I cannot see, even jumping. You got a point. So it's as simple as that. We will adopt technology which the IG encourages, and that is why when I was coming here to resume, the IG approved that a drone should be issued to the command, which I came with, and it's been helpful for us. We have other drones that our officers use for their operation, but essentially, this age, there is no way you can do policing without technology. No. We have moved far away from pillion time of public policing. Policing now is intelligence-driven, is technology-driven. That's what we do. And we don't sit. Yes, like I said, it's pathfinder. Technology will tell us what to do. It will not necessarily do it for us. So if it guides us to do what we need to do, then we do. And that's why, if you look see the entire command, like sometime, I think on last week Thursday, we went on community engagement, trying to meet the people all over the state to say that, yes, we still need feedback from you to tell us what we are doing right, what we need, where we need to do more. We don't take criticism personal, rather we just see it as a way to ask. If anybody is criticizing the Commissioner of Police of Ogun State, he does that because he's the commissioner, not because I'm Lanre. If I leave here tomorrow and another commissioner comes in, he has reason to criticize, he will still criticize. So it's not about me, it's about the office. But when we get such criticism, we count it as feedback that helps us to do better. We don't take it personal. So we continue to work with the people of Ogun State to just excel.
Crime Busters.